So anything else you guys want to see?
Can you do your foot sweep from a collar tie? Is it different than the under? I'd like to see that.
From a collar tie, he's leading the leg. And basically all I'm going to do is I want to push his weight up past his heel, pull his head in. And when I pull his head, like I said, not really dramatically go like this. You know, just really nonchalantly. Pull his head in, get a bite, see how I'm turning his head with my chest muscle. And that's going to create a handle for me to turn his upper body. So right here, push him in. This is going to turn him, pick his foot up. Right here. That's 90% timing. It's 10% actual movement. If I hit it when it's not the right time, it's going to be like hitting like a parking meter. So I mean, if you don't have the right timing on this, you can hit it from anywhere. You can hit it from 2-on-1, underhook, double unders, double overs. Any tie you can think of, any way you think of, you can hit it. Wrist tie, but the one thing you got to learn is the timing. So basically what I want to do is pick it up so where his weight's not on it, and I want to pull his weight to where it used to be. It's a hard move to drill. There's drills that guys do. You know, one drill that I used to do was when I was real young, I'd have a partner and we'd go in, we'd go like 40% live, just like let each other kind of work, and no hands. You could only use hands for tie-ups. You know, everything else was trips, you know? And we would kind of spar back and forth, only with leg trips. And over time, we'd do that like 20 minutes a day after practice, 2 or 3 times a week when I was like 8th grade through like sophomore year in high school. And over time, I just picked up the timing. Because when you, like I said, when you guys hit it in a match, if you guys hit foot sweeps, you'll agree with me. You're like, oh my God, did that just happen? You know, the timing's there. You do that little action, and he's on the mat, and it feels easier than it should. It's not like a high crotch where you're in there, you know, battling, cracking down, coming back underneath his hips. It's a real subtle move. The one thing I could say, you know, when you teach this to your kids, is think of a foot sweep as a leg attack. You know, if I wanted to shoot a single leg on him, it would do me no good to just punch him in the thigh. You know what I mean? I gotta think of my foot as like a spoon or a hand. I want to scoop his foot up and grab it. Worst thing I can do is just kick it, because that creates shock. You know, I might not get it right away. I might have to be in here for a second and then pull it to where I can get his foot up. You know, I like to think of my foot. I think of it as a leg attack. I really do. You know, whether we're coming to the outside and snapping, you know, lifting it and going this way, or you know, coming here and snapping. All the ways, I'm using my foot as like a hand. I'm picking his leg up and pulling his weight where his leg used to be.
What is your foot placement like? I find when I try to do it, sometimes I get like shin to shin kills, you know?
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong there?
I think you just spent time drilling it.
Yeah.
You know, in different scenarios. And I think you'll pick up the right placement.
Do you use your shoelaces though?
I use my shoelaces. It depends on the trip I'm doing.
Right. If you're just doing
a traditional foot sweep.
Right.
It's like there's like 2 different kinds. And I compare them to, like, you see a kid who walk, like little kids, and they'll come and catch the back heel and push the kid, he'll fall. And you'll see other kids, they might like get underneath, one guy will get underneath his legs and another kid will push him. It's the same way in a foot sweep. One, I'm gonna block his body, like from a control pad, like an underhook, or like a double under. I'm gonna block him and pull him. The other one, he's gonna do all the work. So like, it's similar as if he were bouncing, and I'm gonna catch him this way. You know what I mean? So it all depends on how you're gonna hit it. One's almost like a block, and one you're taking his feet out from underneath.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Any other questions in there?